Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Music Mondays on Understandable English. In this series, I tell you about all the most popular songs and I tell you what the lyrics mean. Today's song is Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. So let's take a look. Bruce Springsteen is an American singer-songwriter known for his poetic lyrics, or words that are like poems. He's known for his energetic performances and heartfelt connection to the working class people. Working class means the people who work the most basic jobs. He has a connection to them. He is just like them. Born in New Jersey, a state not very far from New York, in 1949, Springsteen rose to fame, or became famous, in the 1970s with his distinctive blend, or mix, of rock and folk music. Beyond his music, Springsteen's social and political activism has also earned him the reputation, or given him the reputation, as a voice for the common people, or for the working class people. But what does this song mean to me as an American who grew up listening to this music? Well, I'm not a big fan of Springsteen. He was before my time. So I don't think I could name another song of his. But Born in the USA is still popular and well known by people like me who don't usually listen to Springsteen. It's a classic, iconic song. As always, I can't play the actual music because of copyright, but we can still look at the lyrics. So let's take a look. Verse 1. Born down in a dead man's town. First kick I took was when I hit the ground. End up like a dog that's been beat too much till you spend half your life just to cover it up. Using the word down sometimes means in the south. Sometimes we say down for south, up for north, maybe even out for west. A dead man's town is a town or a city, a place where there isn't a lot of opportunity for good work or jobs, so you can't really grow as a person and get a better, more successful life. The first kick I took, or the hit I took, is like the first difficult situation or difficult time, the problem that I had, was when I hit the ground. I think this means from the beginning. We typically say hit the ground running means to start at full speed, to start doing everything at 100%. So it seems that this is a poetic way of saying from the beginning. To be beat means to be hit. To cover something up means to hide something. Then onward to the chorus, we just say born in the USA, I was born in the USA. And it just repeats, easy enough. Onward to verse 2. Got in a little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hands. Sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. To get into a jam means to get into a problem, to have a problem, get into trouble. Here is his hometown, the place where he was born and lives. He got into a problem or a jam in this place. They put a rifle in his hand, a gun in his hands. They sent him off to a foreign land, most likely to Vietnam. He's singing about the Vietnam War, to go and kill the yellow man, or the Vietnamese people. And onward to verse 3. Come back home to the refinery. Hiring man said, son, if it was up to me. Went down to see my VA man. He said, son, don't you understand? The refinery is the place where they make oil into gas. It's like a big factory for oil and gasoline. So he went home to probably work in this refinery, this dirty factory. The hiring man is the person who decides who can have a job and who can't have a job. He says, son, or young man, if it was up to me. I'm guessing he's trying to say if it was up to me, or if it was my choice, I would hire you, but I don't have that power, so I'm sorry, I can't give you a job. The VA is a program that is meant to help veterans or soldiers who come back from the war to have some support. So he went down to his VA man, or the person who was trying to help him with support. I had a brother at Kisan fighting off all the Viet Cong. They're still there, he's all gone. He had a woman he loved in Saigon. I got a picture of him in her arms. Kisan was a big, important historical battle or fight in the Vietnam War. To fight off means to stop attacks from something. If you're fighting off the enemy, it means they are coming at you and you are stopping them. You are fighting them off. The Viet Cong, of course, is a group of Vietnamese who the US was fighting against in the war in Vietnam. He's all gone means he is dead. He's not here. Saigon is a city in Vietnam. Down in the shadow of the penitentiary, out by the gas fires of the refinery, I'm 10 years burning down the road, somewhere to run, ain't got nowhere to go. A penitentiary is a jail or a prison, somewhere you go if you have done a crime. 10 years burning down the road is poetic, meaning that 10 years have passed from this moment that he was talking about. Ain't got nowhere to go means I don't have anywhere to go. You shouldn't use the word ain't, it's not very good, but sometimes people still do it. But you shouldn't, because you are learning proper English. And from there, it goes back to the chorus, repeats, and that is the end of the song. So congratulations, you have learned another English song. Well, that's all for today. See if you can use 5 of the new words or phrases that we talked about today, and write something in the comments down below. As always, I'll help you fix your mistakes. I recommend listening to the song on your way to work or school tomorrow to see how much you learned. If you learned something new, feel free to press like or subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Understandable English. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Toodles!